I first met Frank about probably 6 or 7 years ago.
And he was finishing his interviews to take on the position here at the Georgia World Congress Center.
And he was introduced to me by Dan Graveline, the man he succeeded here at the Georgia World Congress Center, and a dear, dear friend of mine who had been my partner in all the Olympic preparation. So Frank came with very big shoes to fill, and I must tell you, he's done it quite admirably.
At first, all the other candidates, or a number of the other candidates, were very high-strung, very boisterous, and had all the solutions.
Frank was coming into a tough spot because he was coming into a place where somebody had been there for 33 years before and done incredible things for Atlanta and for the Congress Center, and he didn't miss a beat.
When we started listening to Frank with some detail, we found out he was the best prepared of all the candidates that came to Atlanta. It was remarkable that every question we asked him, we found out that he knew more about the Georgia World Congress Center than we did.
It's pretty easy to describe Frank in a few words because he doesn't say many words. I get all these emails from him all the time, and they're two-word emails.
Doesn't wear his ego on his sleeve, isn't concerned about how he's perceived, is much more concerned about being honest and transparent. So I'm always caught up in the humor of Frank because he is the one that creates that humor on himself.
You know, he's like a duck on water. He's merely going about his task, but underneath he's paddling like hell.
He was just always, and always is, efficient, straight to the point, let's get the job done. Just a wonderful man to work with.
So I think Frank starts with the word experience. Frank's done it all. You know, he's set chairs in an arena, he's run arenas, he's sold sponsorship, he's seen buildings get built.
Just his reimagining of the physical facilities and the physical plant, the master plan, it's becoming much more urban under Frank. The renovation of Centennial Olympic Park, the new stadium, the proposed new hotel, extensive renovation to the facilities, including new uses in the Congress Center facility.
Where I credit Frank for us in the relationship we have had, Atlanta Falcons to Georgia World Congress Center, is he created a relationship with us, one in which there was trust going both ways. And that's what I think, that's how I define Frank. He's able to take his experience, he's able to take his integrity, and he's able to build a relationship, and that's how deals get done.
Frank has made a tremendous contribution to the Georgia World Congress Center and to the state of Georgia. He has continued to be my partner as we've sought to continually improve Centennial Olympic Park. He's kept the Georgia World Congress Center one of the leading convention centers in all of the United States. He, as I said earlier, he has filled some very big shoes, and he's done it amazingly.
I expect that Frank's legacy is that he will leave the Georgia World Congress Center as one of the very premier facilities in the entire country, both in terms of the quality of the facilities, how events are run, how it's staffed, and the organization in its totality.
He made a relationship with our mayor, he made a relationship with our governor, he made a relationship with the local politicians, he made a relationship with us. His relationship building and what he has done for downtown Atlanta, for the region, and for the state is very impressive.
It's extreme dedication, very hard work, a man who's able to secure the loyalty of all the people who work for him, and a man who insists on perfection and a quality product. And that is going to be a wonderful legacy, not only for the Georgia World Congress Center, but for our entire state.
Increased revenue at the World Congress Center, building our people to a professionalism that is exceptional, and leaving us with a legacy of a new stadium, the Falcons in here for another 30 years, in addition to the SEC championship being extended for another 10 years. For that, Frank, we thank you and we wish you the best.